Seems early, but before you know it, you'll be firing up that heater. Is your system ready for winter? Let Premier Heating and Air check it out. For just $69, our trained professionals will come out and inspect your heater and duct system to ensure it's ready for that first cold morning. Call Premier for up to $1,500 in rebates on your new heating system. Also qualify for a $2,000 tax credit on new units installed in 2023. Call today to experience the Premier difference.
Encourage everyone, if you do not have a reason to be anonymous, if you have not seen the movie Anonymous People, I would strongly suggest you watch it. It talks about the history of recovery and the recovery movement. And it's important for us to start standing up. See, if we'd have done this a long time ago, if we were able to do this a long time ago, come out of the shadows and speak our stories in front of the public, start talking to the officers and Congress and senators and tell them our stories years ago, we might be a lot further along. But we're here today to share that we do recover. Recovery is alive and well. And look at all the people that are behind me. Well, you can't because there's a sign, but you know what I'm saying. There's all these people here to prove that. So my challenge to you is to figure out your story and how you can contribute to this movement going forward. Now, if you have to keep your anonymity for personal reasons, you know, a lot of us do that because society still discriminates against us, right? We go and try to get a job and they find out you're in recovery and you got 2 years clean, you can't get hired anywhere. They don't want to hire you. But somebody will, because we speak out, and the more of us that speak out and show that recovery is real, the more that it will happen. So I encourage each and every one of you to figure out a way to share your story more every day with every single person you talk to. And I'll say this and then I'll be quiet. So when I got clean, I was arrested the very last time I used drugs was on the day before my birthday, and I was arrested. My name was plastered all over the news. So I didn't really find the need to keep my anonymity since day one, right? I understand that some people need to, but if you don't need to, start speaking out. So that's all I got. Thanks for letting me share.
My name is Alexander. This is my man Ben right here. We're going to give a little bit of a testimony, then we're going to sing a song that you'll probably all know. I want to tell you a little bit about me. I'm a recovering functioning alcoholic. If you don't know what a functioning alcoholic is, that means we do everything that we're supposed to do, then we get drunk, toe up, and do the same thing the very next day. And I ran from God a very long time when I did that. That's the devil. That is the devil right there, if I've ever seen the devil. So I ran from God for a very, very long time, and came to Teen Challenge. If you don't know about Teen Challenge, it's the most wonderful place out there. Just absolutely love it. And I gave myself, actually what I did is I had to learn to trust God. Once you learn to trust God, everything else becomes just a little bit easier. So now, this is going to be the first time I've ever performed without drinking. Thank you, thank you. I'm excited and nervous, so if I mess it up, I shouldn't. But anyway, I'm just really excited and nervous. I'm going to turn over to Ben and let him give part of his testimony.
Hello, how's everybody doing tonight? Or this afternoon? Beautiful day, beautiful day. My name is Ben Corley. I'm 35 years old, and on August 1st of last year was the last time I used any type of substance. I don't know about you guys, but I truly believe in miracles. Hey, who else believes in miracles? I know that from my experience, man, every single one of us who has struggled with addiction is now free from it is a true miracle. A little bit of background about me. I started using IV heroin at 14 years old. That addiction put me through very, very rough life, man. I maintained it for 10 plus years, you know, went to work every day, was able to use my drugs and to be a functioning person in society. And then it got to a point where the drugs didn't work anymore. So you still have to, it got to a point where I just had to keep using more and more and more just to try to get to a point where I could feel something. You know, in our addiction, sometimes that's all it's about, man. We try to get to where we feel something. And that's exactly where I was at. You know, June 28th of last year, I got arrested. And that was absolutely probably the biggest blessing in my entire life. I went through a process with the jail systems, and I really wanted to get clean, man. I really, really did. And I was in a situation where I had to go to another county to take care of some charges before I could go into rehab. So I get transported to another county. This county was supposed to put a retainer on me to bring me back to the county before I could go to rehab. And that county ended up making a mistake. And they did not put that retainer on me, and they let me out. This was in Cobb County. I lived for 15 years in Atlanta, in downtown Atlanta. And so Cobb County Jail let me out that day. I had $50 on my books, man, and I decided, man, I'm gonna just one more time. So I got on the MARTA bus, and I went to right off Moreland Avenue, and I went to an old trap house that I used to sit there and use that constantly, and I spent that $50 I had. And I sat there and used, man. I used to a point where I didn't even know that I was there anymore. It was a couple hours later. It was probably about 11 o'clock at night. I got there at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I woke up walking down the street in front of a Kroger. And I felt something inside of me, man. I felt that I cannot do this anymore, man. This life is not for me, man. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. And I got to do something else. It was at that very moment that I walked into that Kroger bathroom, and I took what I had left and I flushed it down the toilet. And then I went out and I got on another train. I didn't even have a cell phone at this time, man. Like, I didn't know what to do. I knew I had a warrant out for my arrest, and I was just talking to God. I was like, God, man, what do I need to do, man? What is it? So I made the decision. I got back on the MARTA train. I drove to the airport, which is the closest station to come back down towards Dublin. And I found somebody with a phone, and I called my mom that night. And I told her what I had just been through. And God bless my mother, man. She's such an awesome woman. She called me an Uber that night to take me 3 hours down the road. And I ended up turning myself in. It was that night when I was coming down, and I was aching and hurting and just ready for, I was just ready to get some help, man. So I cried out to God that night, and I asked him to take that addiction away from me. And this was August 1st of last year. It was August 4th when I finally got to go ahead to go to Teen Challenge. And that place just, it was used by God as a tool for me to see and understand what I needed to do to stay clean. And now, 13 months later, I've graduated the program. I'm now an intern with Teen Challenge, and I help other men with the same problems get into our program. And that has been such a blessing in my life to constantly pour out and to be able to give people hope, man. I get to share my testimony a lot with a lot of parents, a lot of guys who want to come in. And it's such a blessing to be able to give somebody a little bit of hope and really tell them a story that they're not the only ones struggling, they're not the only ones that are hurting. And there is a chance that you can get better. And that's my story, man. We're here today. Yeah. We did not really prepare for this at all. You know, we're just gonna have a good time. We're gonna do one song, and I hope y'all enjoy it.
Night I hit rock bottom, sitting on an old bar stool. Pay my tab and put me in a cab, though he didn't have to. Seeing that I was hurting, oh, I wish I got his name. I didn't feel worth saving, but it saved me just the same. Day out on the water, fish just swimming by. I put my pole down and float around. It was just so quiet. I could hear my old man say, "Son, just be still. You can't find peace like this in a bottle of beer." From the bar stool to the effing room, Sunday morning in a church pew, in a deer stand on a hayfield, interstate back to Nashville, Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just riding around. Sometimes, whether I'm looking for him or not, that's where I found God. Sometimes late at night, lie there and listen. The sounds of her heartbeat, songs the crickets are singing. I don't know what they're saying, but it sounds like a hymn to me. I ain't too good at that, but thanks for everything. From the bar stool to the effing room, Sunday morning in the church pew, in a deer stand on a hayfield, interstate back to Nashville, Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just riding around. Sometimes, whether I'm looking for him or not, that's where I found God. From the bar stool to the effing room, Sunday morning in a church pew, in a deer stand on a hayfield, interstate back to Nashville, Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just riding around talking. I do that a lot. I do that a lot. That's where I found God. From the bar stool to the effing room, Sunday morning in a church pew, in a deer stand on a hayfield, interstate back to Nashville, Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just riding around. Sometimes, whether I'm looking for him or not, that's where I found God.
I'm Heath Richter, and we just want to invite everybody to come on down to the Houston Clinic and check us out at our new facility. We've been in Dublin for a while now, obviously, but have a new office here, and we'd just like you to come down and see some of the new stuff we're offering. And if you need to get checked out, we'd be glad to do that for you. We've got able to do some ultrasound-guided injections now, and physical therapy, and just a little bit better space, so hopefully we can get you in and out of here a little bit quicker.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin.
Hey, my name's Chandler Gerard.
I'm Kyle Gerard with A+ Flooring and Construction. And here at A+ Flooring and Construction, we believe in teamwork.
Come let our team service you with flooring, construction, and garage doors.
So come shop with us at A+ Flooring and Construction at 371 Georgia Highway 338, or visit our website at aplusconstruction.biz.
Or give us a call at 478-676-2662. Thank you.
How to outsmart the outdoors. Think fast. That needs work. That needs trimming. That needs cleanup. But all that work takes a lot of tools. Lucky for you, that tool, that one, they're all the same tool. That's smart. Super smart. That's the Echo Pro Attachment Series. Gas-powered, battery-powered. 16 attachments for hedging, edging, trimming, tilling, cutting, blowing, paddling. Yeah, that too. It's outdoor grade, professional grade, commercial grade, which is great for making your yard look like it belongs in a commercial. Echo, power on and on.
Hey, I'm TJ with Dublin Outdoors and Power Sports, formerly known as Myers Equipment Supply. We're your full-line sales and service dealer for Echo and Shindawa handheld products.
Quality products and installation since 1985. That's Four Seasons.
My name is Jamie Finch. I'm an addict in long-term recovery. I guess I'll share a quick part of my story. So I guess I'll start back what kind of struck off my addiction. When I was real young, I was a victim of molestation for a little while, and it kind of mentally broke me down. And you know, back 25 years ago, there wasn't a whole lot of mental health awareness, and I dealt with it the best way I could. You know, drugs and alcohol, and that led me to leaving home at 16, and you know, started my addiction. You know, I've used pretty much for probably about 15 some odd years, up until I got arrested. I think it was 2014. I went to prison for drugs and sales and all kind of other stuff. You know, when I got out of prison, you know, in my mind, I was gonna move away from the town that I was at and start over new and fresh. You know, hoping I could get away from the lifestyle. And you know, I moved several counties over and started over, and you know, it wasn't long I was right back into the same old thing. Probably worse than I was before I went to prison. It wasn't 350 days later, I was locked back up, and you know, I went back to prison for another 2 years. And so when I got locked up, that time, you know, my daughter, the girl I was seeing at the time, had come down to the jail before I went to prison and told me that my daughter was, that she was pregnant. And you know, I went through prison and missed that whole thing, and you know, it kind of messed with my mind a little bit. And you know,
the whole time I was in prison, you know, I had in my mind that when I got out this time, I was going to do something different. And so when I finally got out of prison, I checked myself into a rehab, and you know, I did pretty good. I was still fighting on the fence back and forth. You know, I gave it just enough to get by for the time being, and you know, it all caught up with me, and you know, I got locked back up again for a week, and they put me in a little a DRC program, and you know, I was still fighting it back and forth. You know, I still had some mental things that I was dealing with, and you know, the last relapse I had was pretty bad. You know, I was using a substance that was, I don't really want to say its name, but it really took a hold on me. It was something new that I hadn't really tried before, but y'all, this thing had me doing all kind of crazy stuff, man. I was hearing voices and running from them, and you know, it had me telling me to kill myself and all kind of stuff, man. And you know, I remember riding around hearing these voices in my head, and you know, I finally bit the bullet and checked myself into detox, and yeah, I went through detox for a whole week, and man, I got out, and I remembered I had some drugs left in the bathroom under the cabinet, and I went right back to the house and went right back in. And I remember that night, after all the drugs were gone, you know, I remember laying on my bed and balling up in a ball and just crying and praying to God to help me. I mean, I was just begging God to help me, because you know, I felt like I had been doing all I could do, and all I knew to do. And you know, 3 days later, I went to a meeting at Phoenix, and after I left the meeting, I needed to stop by the Dollar General, and I was gonna go to the one out on 29, the new one, and no, I said, no, I'm gonna go to the one in East Dublin right there. So I pulled up over there. There was 2 guys out there, y'all, from Lighthouse Church of God, and you know, they struck up a conversation with me before I went into the door, and Dollar General was about to close. They told me to go in and go ahead and get my whatever I needed, and I came back out, y'all, and these guys asked me to pray for me, and it was a sign from God, man. So I gave in, and these folks prayed for me, man, baptized me in the Holy Spirit. I fell out on the floor right there in the parking lot. And y'all, I've been clean for over 2 years now. I ain't touched no drugs or alcohol. You know, Lighthouse Church, Rise Up, NA, Celebrate Recovery, all been a part of my recovery, y'all. I'd like to thank Ashley for giving me the opportunity to come out here and speak a little bit, and y'all have a great day.
Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. You say I'm spending my money on other women. You're taking money from someone else. I called your mama about 3 or 4 nights ago. I called your mama about 3 or 4 nights ago. She said, boy, don't call my daughter on the phone no more. someone else. Take a look at yourself. Spend my money on another one. Taking money from someone else.
Tim and I'm an addict. I ain't had a shot of dope all day long. It's actually been 2 years since I've had the need to put a substance in my body to change the way I think or feel. I went to work every single day this week. I paid my child support this week. My daughter is in the audience that I abandoned for 2 years. I found a new relationship with a God of my understanding. This God, through his grace, saved my life. All three of us are on stage tonight to give thanks to God for his grace.
School's back in, and we all know what that means. Whether it's football or softball or any other fall sport, Dublin Chevy GMC is here for you. Fall is in the air here in Middle Georgia, but the deals are still smoking hot at Dublin Chevy GMC.
There you go. There you go, there you go.
The scouts say we can't catch, throw, or run well, but they all agree we sure do sell cars well at Dublin Chevy GMC.
Badcock Home Furniture and More is your home store, where you'll find great savings on new living room sets, sofas, love seats, recliners, and more. Badcock Home Furniture and More has great savings every day on bedding and bedroom sets. Shop Badcock Home Furniture and More for a great selection of dining room sets. And save every day on electronics and appliances at Badcock Home Furniture and More, 1927 Highway 441 South in Dublin. Call 275-3144 for more information, or stop by and see Wendy and Tim Sumner or any of their friendly staff today at Badcock and More Home Furniture Store, where no credit is ever refused. It's game time, and Wayne Kemp's Dublin Auto Sales is geared up and ready for a doggone good season. Wayne Kemp has the lineup that can't be beat. From economy and sports cars to work trucks and family vehicles, Wayne Kemp's Dublin Auto Sales is where teamwork will make the dream work. So come on in today and see TJ, Trey, Alan, Britt, or any of the friendly sales staff at Wayne Kemp's Dublin Auto Sales, 606 East Jackson Street in Dublin. Call 478-275-2010 or log on to DublinAutoSalesGA.com. Wayne Kemp's Dublin Auto Sales for a doggone good deal.
All right, boys, if you want to go to college, you have to clear out another one of these.
What if we told you there was a better way to save for your kids' college than pickle jars? Morris Bank's Savings Builder account and moolah makes saving for your kids' college easier than ever. All you have to do is connect the account to your debit card, where it automatically rounds up your purchases to the nearest dollar, depositing that spare change into a moolah account where it will grow into a nice little nest egg for whatever your kids have their sights set on.
was strange to the rain. Go rest high on that mountain. Son, your word on earth is done. Go to heaven, shout it, the Father. How we cried the day you left us, gathered round your grave to grieve. Wish I could see the angels' faces when they hear your sweetness. Go rest high on that mountain. Son, your word on earth is done. Go to heaven, shout it, love for the Father and the Son. Go rest high on that mountain. Son, your word on earth is done. So to heaven, shouting, the Father and the Son. Go to heaven, shouting, for the Father and the Son.
Thank you all. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. We got one song left, and you guys might recognize it. It's Where I Find God, Larry Lee.
Night I left rock bottom, sitting on an old bar stool. Paid my tab, he put me in a cab. He didn't have to. He could see I was hurting. Oh, I wish I got his name. I didn't feel I was worth saving, but he saved me just the same. Day out on the water, fish just didn't bite. Put my pole down to the ground. It felt so quiet, and I could hear my old man saying, son, just be still. You won't find peace like this in a bottle or a pill. From a bar stool to that Sunday morning in a church pew, in a deer stand on Greenfield. Never stayed back to Nashville. Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just night. Lie there and listen. The sound of her heart beating. The songs the crickets are singing. And I don't know what they're saying, but it sounds like a hymn to me. From the bar stool to that heaven room, Sunday morning in a church pew, and a deer stand on a hayfield, and interstate back to Nashville, a Chevrolet with the windows down, just me and him just riding around. Sometimes, whether I'm looking for him or not, that's where I find God. On the bar stool or the living room, Sunday morning in a church pew, in a interstate on a hayfield, an interstate back to Nashville, a Chevrolet with the windows down, just me and him riding around, talking. I do that a lot. I do that a lot. That's where we found God.
We have natural gas all over town.
Get yourself a natural gas tankless water heater and save space.
And have endless hot water.
Natural gas is more efficient than electricity. And it's lighter than air. When you install natural gas appliances,
You can get rebates up to $1,500.
The City of Dublin will finance you up to $7,500.
For 60 months at 0% interest.
Use natural gas for all your outdoor cooking.
it's a luxury.
We're on call 24/7.
You'll call us and we'll be there.
Whether you're building a home or starting a business, City of Dublin Natural Gas has you covered.
We serve commercial and residential gas all across town.
Yeah. Finish the drill with natural gas. Call your gas guys.
At 478-277-5048.
From humble beginnings with a desire to serve the Dudley community, Bank of Dudley has grown to 5 locations, serving Lawrence, Twiggs, and surrounding counties. Serving our community since 1905, the Bank of Dudley is looking forward to its 2nd century of community banking. Drop in today to any of our 5 locations: Jeffersonville, Dudley, East Dublin, Veterans Boulevard, and downtown Dublin. Bank of Dudley, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Tom Domney, Dublin Nelson Company. We're a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. We are committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry. We're able to answer your questions and are ready to help you get the parts and equipment you need. At Dublin Nelson, our goal is long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment: doing things right, one customer at a time. Our showroom is complete with the latest styles and fixtures. Stop by and see us at 507 Airport Road or give us a call at 478-272-3585. That's Dublin Nelson.
North, south, east, or west, Friendly Gus is on your way today. Fuel up with Friendly Gus's delicious breakfast, made fresh every day. Your wallet and your belly will thank you. Choose from our 20, 40, and 60-piece chicken finger and wing platters. And don't forget the tater logs. Our food is always fresh and our service is always friendly. Friendly Gus, on your way today. Also shop Cochran Brothers Cash and Carry at 320 South Jefferson in Dublin for additional items like paper products, chicken wings, bulk drinks, spices, sauces, and more.
So the work we do at Rise Up is performed by some very special people. They're not only people in long-term recovery, and this goes for not only our RCO, but RCOs all over the state. We are one of 44, I believe, RCOs throughout the state right now. And we do have another RCO that's up here with us today too. Right now we're gonna do our CARES acknowledgement. So anybody that is a certified addiction recovery empowerment specialist, please make your way up to the stage. Come on, Craig. My team included. Where's Calvin? Do we have any other CARES in the house?
Some of them scared.
So I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves and say what CARES they were, starting with Miss Tina Clements.
Tina Clements, CARES 17, the best.
Nikki Haddon, CARES 52, the best.
Ashley Black, CARES 39, the best, because we actually had to be the first virtual because of COVID.
Calvin McNeil, CARES 38, the last in-person meeting before COVID.
Craig George, CARES 48, and we actually have been named the best.
We're the best, please stand up.
All right, so we have 3 awards we're going to give out. 2 of them are for some of our community partners that we don't know what we would do without y'all. They are always there to support us. We always work together. They help us with our peers whenever we need. So Mr. James Deal, will you come up on stage, please?
Woo!
So I have a Recovery Champion Award for Mr. James Deal in appreciation for your commitment to partner with the recovery community through collaboration, advocacy, and support of Rise Up and our peers. And you get a swag bag with a hat, and there's your shirt.
That's a loaded question. Do I want to say anything? I will say, Ashley Black, we just had the recovery rally September 11th. She can put on a party now. And you know, our kind of parties, we have fun. We're not sick in the morning. We don't have hangovers. So that's the good part. But Ashley, you just do a wonderful job. And the Community Service Board of Middle Georgia, Tina Clements, Denise Forbes, so many y'all that don't want any credit, but they do a wonderful job. You have a lot of good support, don't you? Thank you so much for surprising me here.
Yes, sir. Your wife knew about it too, by the way. Our next community partner was unable to be here today, but we do want to acknowledge her. It's Miss Pam Otts with Widow's Oil Ministry. We have another Recovery Champion Award for her and a swag bag with a hat. Miss Pam, we love you, and we thank you for all of your support and everything you do for our peers. Y'all, she's one of the ones that helps us when we have peers moving out with, you know, kitchen stuff or bathroom stuff or beds or furnitures, socks for our homeless. You know, James does a lot with our homeless as well. You know, with these 2 community partners, like the 3 of us, we're unstoppable. It's just amazing the support that we have here in Dublin and the outreach we're able to do. All right, this next one is for our outstanding peer. It's a Recovery Champion Award for our outstanding peer. This gentleman has shown great strides in his recovery since he first walked through our doors. You know, I am very proud of the accomplishments that he has been able to achieve in a very short amount of time even. He is, you know, successfully completing all of his drug tests and requirements for his drug court, and he is just gainful employment and a new ride, a new set of wheels. And will Mr. Edward Clay please make it to the stage? So this is Edward Clay. We have him a Recovery Champion Award for Outstanding Peer. It's an appreciation for your commitment to your recovery and the strides you've made in this short amount of time by being an outstanding peer and volunteer at Rise Up.
We first started back last year. We had done a lot, like in active addiction in music, you know, but it was all for the wrong things, for the wrong reasons, you know what I mean? And then the good Lord seemed to put us both together, and we prayed different ways, but recovery is all inclusive, so we try to keep it 100, you know what I mean, all the way up. And,
we surrendered. It was New Year's 21.
Yeah.
And we had this rap battle. He had been signed to labels, I had been signed to labels.
That's right.
And that was the beginning of Dim Halo.
That's it.
We are working on the second album. We're doing 5 songs tonight off our first LP.
This first song is called Addicted. Go check it out on YouTube.
Woo! Hey!
Is Mike sounding right?
Hey!
Now this world's gone crazy, trying to take me with it. I camouflage my thoughts behind this real tree fitted. Never could admit it, guess that's why I quit. Boy, I messed around and got addicted. Now this world's gone crazy, trying to take me with it. I camouflage my thoughts behind this real tree fitted. Never could admit it, guess that's why I quit it. Boy, I messed around and got addicted. Now she's shooting up in my bedroom. She telling me I need you, but I let her do what she gon' do. I'm running from my problems too. Spun out in the next room, thinking about my son, and wishing I had the courage to do what needs to be done. But I'm all up in this mirror. I'm trying to hide my face. My eyes tell my story. I'm in love with what I hate. Still can't escape, like I'm trying to seal my fate. Praying on my knees, God, take me from this place. Now this world's gone crazy, trying to take me with it. I camouflage my thoughts behind this real tree fitted. I never could admit it, guess that's why I quit it. Boy, I messed around and got addicted. Now this world's gone crazy, trying to take me with it. I camouflage my thoughts behind this real tree fitted. I never could admit it, guess that's why I quit it. Boy, I messed around and got addicted.
24 hours to live.
No longer worried about the
dividends of Benjamins. State of mind, I'm in survival. First start wrong,
better try again.
No more high life for Heineken. No matter what club
until my timing is.
Trying to die like a champion.
Clean until the very end.
Raise the diamond and rise above the rubble again.
Demon coming at me, ready to rumble again.
Punch the mother straight up in the throat again. I ain't got to lie to kick it, sucker.
Some days I'm struggling.
Odds and favoritism,
I wonder what my numbers is.
Better with that HP.
Rocking with my fellowship.
Just for today,
I ain't playing with my membership.
One more, 24,
saved by surrendering.
Ego need to go on and chill again.
What?
Ego need to go on and chill again.
Cause this world's gone crazy, trying to take me with it. I camouflage my thoughts behind this real tree fitted. I never could admit it, guess that's why I quit it. Boy, I messed around and got addicted. Now this world's gone crazy, trying to take me with it. I camouflage my thoughts behind this real tree fitted. I never could admit it, guess that's why I quit it. Boy, I messed around and got addicted.
Hey! Let me know. Came out here to do this, y'all, man. We appreciate everybody in recovery. It took us a long time to get here. We're finally doing something good with our lives.
That's right, that's right.
With a purpose.
That's it.
Everybody can feel being addicted and recovering, man.
That's
We
it.
finally living this gives the opportunity to chase our dreams and do what we were born to do.
Allen's Heating and Cooling is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Cooling to install and service your heating and air conditioning unit. Allen services all brands, and with the purchase of a new unit, Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty. Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff can help you today at Allen's Heating and Cooling. Your Amana dealer. Amana, last and last and last.
I'm Brian Bazemore, President and CEO of Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County. We would like to invite you to come by and experience a welcoming banking environment. Come by today and have a cup of coffee and let us talk with you about our many products, savings accounts, checking accounts, CDs, and our many loans. You're more than just a number to us, you're family. Come by today, Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
You've been saying you want it, and now's the time to get it. Pool and patio furniture in style with fabrics you want, comfort and durability you deserve. You'll even save on accessories and add your own personal style. Come see the full line of pool and patio furniture at Mid-State Pools and Spas today and bring home a colorful poolside. Now's a great time to save at Mid-State Pools and Spas, located on Veterans Boulevard in Dublin. Mid-State Pools and Spas. We know pools.
It's hunting season at Roach Farm and Garden. Roach Farm and Garden has a warehouse full of feed and seed. Pennington, Big Boss, ADM, 4S, FRM, and Antler Extreme. Even got the feeders to put it in. Food plots, we got you covered. Fertilizer, oats, clover, peas, and mixes. Take time to check out our huge concrete statue selection. Need deer lure? Fresh Voodoo always on the counter. We've got something for everybody at Roach Farm and Garden. 2 locations, Dublin and Wrightsville.
Of recovery. So even if they may work a 12-step, it's whatever works for you for your recovery, y'all. Whatever helps keep you clean or sober or whatever you want to say. We support all pathways that rise up. And if y'all haven't ever been by there, y'all need to come see us. We're at 621 Academy Avenue. We are open Monday through Saturdays. Monday's a little bit different schedule. We're from 3 to 8. The rest of the week it is 11 to 7, Fridays 12 to 7, and Saturdays 12 to 5. So y'all come check us out. We're a safe place to come and hang out, have some fun. We're going to have our monthly softball again next month. We're going to have some bonfire meetings. Now it's getting cooler. We have our great recovery meetings that we always have, some great speaker meetings. It's just fun for everybody. We got pool tables, we got computers with internet access, NA, AA, or NA All Recovery, not AA, sorry, and LGBTQ. We support everyone. We have free parenting classes, so if you are in need of parenting classes or think that you could benefit from them, get with me or come on a Monday night from 6 to 8. And they are free, and you do get a certificate. We are all about reuniting families. Our next speaker I have is one of my best friends. And she has a very powerful story. We went through treatment together, and we've been best friends ever since. This is my ride or die, Miss Becca Baldowski.
I went to jail the first time when I was 18, and it became a pattern for me. Every 6 months to a year, you know, something would happen. I would get in some type of trouble. I was, you know, just trying to find, you know, something to make me feel whole on the inside, and I was doing it with drugs and alcohol, and it never worked. I kept trying. I kept thinking. I always thought, you know, I could figure it out, and I could, you know, do it successfully, and if I just did it this way or that way, that it would be better. And it never did work. And so in 2017, I got arrested for the last time, and they mandated me to come to Promise of Hope here in town. And it was, at that moment, it seemed like it was the worst thing that could have ever happened to me. And you know, but on the other hand, it was a relief that I didn't have to keep on trying to fight anymore. And so I went to Promise of Hope, and I stayed there, and then I graduated, and you could stay after in their 3/4 program. And I didn't want to stay, and I was planning to go home. And Miss Janeri right here, I go in there to do my last set of paperwork with her. And she's like, you know, so are you going to stay? I'm like, I've already called my mom and them and told them, you know, be here on Monday to get me. And Miss Janeri asked me if I was going to stay, and then something just came out of my mouth, you know, yeah, I'm going to stay. And I really believe that was God, you know, speaking through me, because I would not have stayed, but He had a better plan for me. And I stayed, and I stayed a year later after that. And my life has just, I mean, it just keeps getting better and better. Today, where I'm at, I never in a million years could have imagined what blessings that God had in store for me that I did not even know were possible for myself. And I just love recovery. I really believe recovery is where we do recover. Stuff like that. We got people, we got young, we got old, we got black, white, we got kids, everybody here for recovery, because it is real. I love the saying, you know, broken roads lead to beautiful destinations, and recovery really is the most beautiful place. You know, we don't have to have any more shame, we don't have to have guilt, we don't have to have all those negative thoughts. I mean, there is life after being addicted, okay? There is life after it, you know. You just have to, you gotta be willing to do something different, and you gotta be willing to do things that aren't your way all the time, you know. I really believe, you know, stuff like this, Rise Up, it's so important for us to have these type of events, because it brings all of us together in the community, and it's a beautiful thing to look out and see all my best friends. Woo! All my best friends, all my people that support me, and I would have never had the love and support that I have if I would have never came to Dublin but found recovery. And I'm so thankful for it, and I'm thankful for Rise Up. I'm thankful for all my people, and recovery is real. Let's rock out for recovery, baby! Woo!
Hello, this is Andy Cullins at Cullins Supply. You can mow with an attitude. It's our legacy, the driving force behind every mower. It's a promise to every bad boy mower owner, and we offer powerful mowing performance across our entire mower lineup. And we do it all for mowing pros and demanding homeowners just like you. It takes brains and brawn to build a mower as regularly, simple to operate, and easy to maintain, and provide the best value as a bad boy mower. Overbuilt and over-horsepowered, since the very beginning, our mowers represent the best in delivering classic American muscle. We continue to improve the process of building and innovating our mowers so that every single one is delivered to you ready to mow with an attitude. Visit us at Cullen Supply and Engine Service at 910 East Jackson Street in Dublin or 826 South Harris Street in Sandersville.
I don't just value my customers, I value the community, and we actually take our customer service here to the next level, and it's because I am nostalgic of this town, and we got a little saying, this is not just a storage facility, it's a personalized storage experience. So we encourage everybody to come on down and take a tour and just see exactly what we're talking about. We have a 50,000 square foot facility, so we can accommodate any size move, and we're in the Rosa Shopping Center at 102 Hillcrest Parkway. And we are an indoor climate-controlled storage facility. We have 5 convenient entry points that include a lean-to canopy that you can get out of the weather. If it's raining, no worries, we got you covered. And on the back side of this facility, we have a loading dock with a loading dock bay where any box truck or 18-wheeler can pull up to for the bigger moves. We've got storage sizes all the way down from 9x6s all the way up to 10x30s. So we can accommodate any size move from clearing out a closet all the way up to a big house or office space that you need to move in. So we got you covered. We've got 24/7 security protection and fire alarm protection. We have cameras in and outside of this building, so you're definitely taken care of. We've got rodent control and pest control covered too. We're not going to just take care of belongings, we're going to take care of you too.